everyone, my name is Leah O'Neil and I am part of the Planner Society design team. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple of projects using the shaker and pocket cards that came in the February kits. Right now I've taken a piece of packaging that just came, it was a backing that came behind something in the kit, and I'm using it because it's a little sturdier. It's like a thicker cardstock. And I'm just lining the back of it with some of the pattern paper just so I don't have that white background. So I have a background there so I can put something on both sides of this card. On one side, I'm rounding the corners of my card here. And then I want to put one of the pockets on one side. And I'm going to be putting a shaker card on the other side. And what I'm doing here is I'm playing with my placement a little bit, leaving a little bit of edge space that I plan to punch holes in for the rings of my planner. And I'm just adding some adhesive here. I'm going to stick them down where I want them. And then on this side, I'm just making sure that I adhese it down with a little space there, again on the side, so that I can punch holes there. And now I'm using a sturdier divider from my planner to mark the holes that I need to punch. And unfortunately, I don't have my nifty, easy little single hole punch that I got for less than $1 at Walmart. So I'm having to use this clunky thing that was not less than $1 that I've had for over 10 years, I think. And it's not working well, and it likes to put up a fight when I punch holes. So you'll see me fight with that thing a few times in this video. But you can see how once I punch those holes there, it fits right into the planner. And I didn't have to punch into the card, either one of the cards. So now I want to make a little tag to tuck into this pocket. And I'm going through my papers trying to decide which one I want to make the tag with, and ultimately I decide on another backing piece. I have all this beautiful paper and I keep going for the backing, and I think this is my indirect way of hoarding, because I'm like, I'll just use the parts that were meant to, quote, throw away, unquote, even though I never throw them away, so I can save my paper. But I'm just gonna have more beautiful paper coming next month, so I gotta use it. But in the meantime, I actually chose this backing more so because I liked how sturdy it was, and I was making a card out of it, and I wanted it to be really sturdy since I'm going to be pushing it in and out of that pocket. And now I'm adding a little bit of baker's twine to the hole that I punched, and I just cut that tag really quickly. It was very simple. You saw what I did there. I just kind of cut the corners off the top, and it made the card. I had to cut it down a little bit to size to fit in the pocket. But now I'm going to be decorating this pocket, and those box stickers are from the Sticker Society kit. And I'm thinking they're the perfect size. I could add them to that tag, but I decided against it because I don't want to cover up the background. And here you're just seeing part of my process as I play around with these die cuts. Honestly, I feel like I could use any of them and they'd all be beautiful on this little card, but I've decided on this little pink butterfly, which I'm bending in half, and then I'm going to staple right in the middle, so it's only attached in the middle, and the wings don't have any adhesive under them, so they kind of lift up off the tag and give a little dimension. This is just a little doily scrap there at the bottom. I keep all of my doily scraps. I use doilies on everything that I make almost, and I always have those scraps laying around and I never throw them away, but they're perfect for projects like this. Just gonna tuck that on the bottom, and then I just used a little gold glitter washi tape, which is another thing that I put on every project that I make, and combined with some of the blue washi, floral washi from the Washi Society kit. And here I'm going through my word strip stickers from Simple Stories. I always have lots of these on hand because I'm part of the Simple Stories design team as well. And I'm just taking some time to pick a good sentiment that I would like to put here on this card. And I end up choosing this one that says, "Love today." I think that's what it says. I can't see from here. I'm sorry. There will be a close-up at the end. And now I'm just going through all my stickers and my decorations and to figure out what else I want to put on this card. And now I'm doing something that I tend to do pretty often. This is a little round sticker, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath that word strip. And this is just something I do to add a little bit more layering to my projects. I like tucking things underneath the word strips. I ended up just keeping the one half on the bottom, and I stuck the other part to the side because I didn't want that half at the moment. And now I'm playing with these stickers. The floor, it was a little flower. I didn't like how it looked, so I'm going through all my other stickers. There's so many cute ones to choose from. I love this little bird, but I just can't figure out the placement that I'm wanting to use. I actually decided to use this little pink flower. It looks really cute next to the word strip, so I put the bird back because I'm starting to get a little too much pink. I want to bring in another color, so I'm using this little blue butterfly and I'm just tucking it off the side of the card there. And then there's a little yellow butterfly that I want to tuck there at the top underneath the bigger one. I'm sorry I go off camera here a little bit, but I'm trying to get underneath that pink butterfly. And I want the butterflies to just fall a little naturally. I don't want them to I want them to look like they just scattered there on their own, like naturally. And so a lot of times I do this to little cards that I make. I like adding a little black border to them. I'm not sure why I like doing this. I think it makes the tag look a little more defined. And I'm really messy with this. I don't try to go straight. I think maybe in my head, I think it looks a little bit like a stitched background. I don't know. I just really like how the black border makes the little card pop a little bit more. And there's my cat Minerva coming to say hello. And knocking the camera in the meantime. And now I just want to make sure that my card fits in there. I'm actually struggling a little bit, but this gets easier. It's just because the pocket hasn't had much in it yet. And now I'm trying it out in my planner to see how I feel about it. I actually really love it. I love how it turned out. And now I have this little yellow bow paper clip, and it looks so cute there, right? But then the other side won't rest properly. Like this, I love how it looks, but it's just not working out because no matter how I do it, it doesn't pin right, and I give up and just put it on the divider instead, which is fine by me. It's still an adorable little paper clip. These might be one of my favorite paper clips that have come in all of the kits so far. I love the little bows. Now on to my next project. I'm going to be using the other shaker card here. Going through my papers, I want to use that little gift bag that you saw. Again, something that you could throw away, and of course I decide not to because I don't throw anything away. I just pulled off that sticker. A lot of people try to remove that all gently so that they don't ruin the bag, and I'm too impatient for that, and I just ripped it off, but it's okay because I usually cut off that part anyway, or I cover it up with decorations. So I'm actually using the side of the bag that doesn't have a lot on it, which is no big deal. The other side I'm going to cover, so some people don't like the seam, how the seam looks on this side, but I don't mind it at all. And what I've done there is I've just cut toward the middle to create a little bit of a triangular opening. And to make it look a little more finished, I'm adding some gold glitter washi tape there. I just feel like it really makes the pocket look a lot more finished actually. And then I'm not too worried about getting that middle part totally correct because I'm going to be covering that part up. So if they don't line up perfectly, it's okay. And I'm trimming off the extra. I've got this cute little bow, chipboard bow from my stash. It's from the Paige Evans Take Me Away collection with pink paisley. And then I want to use this little shaker card, but I like decorating both sides of things. And when I make things for my ring bound planner, you know, you flip them over, so you really want both sides to look nice. So I'm decorating this side as well using a doily, placing it where I want, just gluing it down, and then trimming off the extra. Again, this is how doily scraps are created, which I will set aside for another project. In case you're wondering, that's a Smashbook pen from K & Company. I don't know if I think they still make those, but they have a glue stick on one end and a really fine tip felt pen on the other, which I love. I use those pens all the time. And I'm not actually adding too much to that other side. I really just like how the doily looks with the shaker card. And here I'm quickly marking where I need to put my holes. And then I'm gonna... Yep, I'm gonna fight with the crocodile again. Crop-a-dile. I don't even really know why they're called that. I should probably know that, being a scrapbooker. That's what it's called. You crop things with it? I don't know. I'm sure there's some explanation that I'm supposed to know and I don't. But I just fought with it again to punch holes because I had to wrestle with it. It's old and it won't work properly. And I really love how this looks, but I don't really like that exposed white background inside the bag. So what I'm going to do here, a little bit off camera, and please bear with me, this is my first YouTube video ever, and I kind of decided to film it on a whim and I should have been paying better attention to my angles here, but I know this for next time, and I'm sorry if I go off camera a little bit. But I've just cut down this piece of paper to size, and I'm going to tuck it in this bag, and this actually works out really well because it makes the bag a little sturdier. So it'll flip and stuff easier and help the bag from wrinkling anymore. So I've just added glue to the back, and I'm sticking this piece in there and pressing it down to the backing. And again, adding that messy black border that I love so much with this pen. And I'm actually struggling to go through the holes in the doily there. That's why I had to slow down. But again, I don't mind that it looks messy. In fact, I kind of like that about it. I like my projects to feel really handmade. And that they do, because I do not hesitate to make mistakes. Oh man, and now I've put that card inside the bag and I gotta bring out the hole punch again to repunch the holes that I already made. Wrestling with it off camera. And I like how that looks in there. It looks so adorable. And now I'm going to start playing with my die cuts here because I want to decorate the front of this bag. And again, I feel like you can do no wrong with these die cuts because any one I use seems to make everything look pretty. I love this bird and I keep trying to use it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use it. I got a little doily scrap there. And I like that this pink, I actually end up using this pink bird. It's a little bit smaller, I felt like it fit better on this little pocket. And I'm using some more of that blue floral washi tape from the Washer Society kit. And more gold glitter washi tape. Whenever I start layering washi, you can almost always assume that there is a word strip sticker coming. And there it is. It says little things, which might make sense to you when you see what I'm going to put in this pocket. I'm actually going to be using this to hold all my little die cuts. I like to carry them with me for on-the-go planning. So I put little things on there, like, because they're little die cuts. I don't know. Just layered that divider tab right there behind the washi tape. I prefer using them that way as opposed to divider tabs. And I just added a little pink bow sticker. Going through my word strip stickers again. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of a black border around that tab, just to kind of bring in the black border that I put up at the top of the pocket. I was gonna cut the little tail of the bird off, but I actually decided to leave it alone because it's fine hanging there. It doesn't hurt anything, and I like how it looks. So I'm tucking all my little die cuts in there. And one more little addition, a little yellow butterfly. Just gonna kind of tuck it underneath the word strip sticker. And voila. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I'll be sharing these over in the Planner Society Facebook group, more photos, and there are some close-ups coming here at the end. But that's all for today. I'll see you all next time, hopefully.